Top 10 English phrases and sentences you need to know. Good morning. Sometimes, all you need to start the day right is a good coffee and someone greeting you smiling. Good morning. Good afternoon. Later in the day, the notorious English tea can work wonders. Careful though. It seems that the outstretched little finger is actually considered rude in most social settings. My name is Mondley. Let's say your name is Mondley. You traveled to an English-speaking country and met someone on the street. To properly introduce yourself, you can say, "My name is Mondley. How are you?" At this point, it might be polite to ask the person you are having a conversation with, "How are you?" in English. Fine, thanks. And you? On the other hand, if the other person asks you first how you are doing, this is how you can answer politely. I'm sorry. When what you ordered is out of stock, the bartender might say, "I'm sorry. What is another drink that you like?" See you soon. Do you want to say goodbye to someone you are going to meet again soon? Easy as that. Just say, "See you soon."
10 informal ways to say yes and no, English basic phrases. Yeah. Yup. Hum. Uh-huh. Sure. Nope. Nah. No way. 10 ways to say thank you, basic English phrases for beginners. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Thanks a million. Thanks for your help. Thanks for helping me. I really appreciate it. I'm really grateful. That's so kind of you. I can't thank you enough. For extremely important things. I owe you one. 10 phrases for introductions, beginner English phrases. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'm. Your name. I don't think we've met before. My name's. Your name. This is. I'd like you to meet. Have you met? I'd like to introduce you to. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. And you. Choosing a career. Oh, my God. It's like a nightmare. The final exams are coming, and I still have not chosen the place to enter.
Stop to panic. Let's try to determine which profession suits you most of all.
But how can we do it?
It's very easy. I will ask you questions, and you will honestly answer them. Then we will analyze and understand what your future profession.
How do you know all this?
Have you forgotten? I attend psychology courses once a week. We have recently discussed such problem. You will be surprised, but you are not alone to have such a problem.
Start.
What kind of work do you prefer? Working with people, with animals, or with documents?
I'm afraid of animals, and a little shy to communicate with people. I prefer to work with documents.
I see. In which subject do you have better grades? Math or languages?
I'm very bad at math, but I like languages. Especially foreign ones.
Do you like children?
Oh, yes. I always play with children when guests come to us. I think they like to spend time with me too.
Well, Even having conducted such a small questioning, it became clear to me that you need to choose a profession that relates to children, languages and documents. For example, an interpreter, a schoolteacher of foreign language or a kindergarten nurse.
Well done. Now I have something to think about. Your advice really helped me, thank you.
Not at all. I was glad to do it.
Talking about holidays. What are your plans for the holiday this year?
I don't know yet. Last year I went to Gagra in Caucasus. It is a beautiful resort in Abkhazia. It is situated on the coast of the Black Sea not far from Sochi. The weather is usually fine and the water in the sea is warm there from May till November. The summer season is the warmest time of the year.
I have heard a lot about different resorts in the Caucasus and the Crimea. In Great Britain we have very many wonderful holiday places too. Have you ever been to Brighton, Roman?
I know that it is a very popular resort, but I have never been there.
It's a lovely place where I like to spend my holidays. Last summer I went there with my family.
Was the weather good?
Yes, it was dry and hot all the time. It was very nice to sunbathe and swim in the warm sea.
Did your children enjoy that holiday too?
They certainly did. They played on the beach and swam a lot. Brighton is close to London and it is very easy to get there by train. I recommend you to go and see this place.
Thank you. It is a good idea.
You must be tired and hungry after the long business hours.
You're right, sweetheart. I am terribly tired and starving.
Dinner is ready. I'll serve it in the dining room just in a minute.
Fine. And what have we got for dinner? It smells delicious. Shall I help you?
Thank you, darling. You are always so caring and helpful. Okay, enjoy your meal, honey.
Listen, Angela. I've heard great news about your sister. They say that she got married last month. Is it true?
Yes, it is. Mary and Bob celebrated their wedding 2 weeks ago. It was such a wonderful day.
I still can't believe that your sister has become a wife. Where did they meet each other?
They met in Spain, at the seaside, during their holidays. They both had so much in common, so they fell in love with each other immediately, at first sight.
I see. And relaxing on the beach, going on dates, walking in the moonlight, eating out in exotic restaurants near the sea. Everything was so romantic, I guess.
Oh yes. Mary realized that Bob was the man whom she had searched for the whole life, so she couldn't imagine her life without him anymore. But she was still afraid that it was just a holiday fling for Bob.
So how did they communicate when they parted and returned home?
Every day my sister woke up and fell asleep with a smile on her face because Bob kept on calling and writing endless letters all days long. He told her about his love and serious intentions.
Well, Mary deserves pure love. She has always been a kind, sincere and warm girl.
Thank you. My sister is so happy. Bob is a responsible family man and I can see how much he adores and cherishes Mary. He is tender, caring and affectionate. I really enjoy watching them kiss and snuggle up to each other every here and there.
I'm glad to hear that they married for love, not for money. Love is a beautiful feeling and it makes people fly. Give the newlyweds my best wishes.